Massive cache of explosives seized in a truck stop in Rajasthan. Were these people the original owners or people who knew what was going on, or were they mules? Do you know what a mule is? A mule is someone who, for a fee, will take things from place A to place B. And this is basically something that has been evolving over the last few decades as drugs are being moved, weapons and so on and so forth. So this is the new story that is coming out of Rajasthan. Certainly cause for concern, because the amount of explosives that have been discovered in this truck are massive, and the people who were on the truck are people who live in Rajasthan. But like I said, there is more questioning that needs to be done to find out if they were actually in know of what they were carrying, because they could not produce the papers for all the stuff. That is where the problem starts. How come they did not have the requisite permits and other licenses to transport such dangerous merchandise? That's where the thing comes and stops. I have a small slide deck to share with you. Please like this video, and if you have not already subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel. Here we go. Who was Parashurama, who led a life of devotion, dedication and daring? Why did he take birth on the earth? Was it to eradicate corrupt Kshatriya rulers who had become tyrannical and oppressive, or was it to bestow daya for the needy? Massive explosives seizure in Rajasthan. Large cache of explosives from a pickup truck in Rajsamand district. The operation took place during a blockade at Trinetra Circle, Nathdwara area. Somebody had actually informed that something like this was happening, and that's how there was a roadblock or a blockade, and I think that's how they were caught. The people who were arrested, their names are Bhagwat Singh and Himmat Singh, both residents of Rajasthan. What was seized? A big cache. 981 gelatin sticks, 93 detonators, 100 plus cartons of explosive shells, 30-foot safety fuse, pickup truck without number plate. See, this is the other problem. Why would you want to drive around a truck without number plate? That's almost like, catch me, I have something that is dubious. Does that mean then that there was something else even bigger being transported around a similar area, which they didn't want caught, and therefore they gave this as a decoy? Well, that is something that the police will be, of course, examining. The cache, such as this one, if mishandled, could have impacted an area of 10 square kilometers. And how police intercepted this vehicle is itself a thrilling event. Police acted on specific intelligence inputs from an informant. A team from Srinathji police station set up a blockade and stopped the suspicious truck. The vehicle was travelling from Amed town towards Rajsamand. During the inspection, officers discovered the explosives were hidden inside the truck. The accused failed to produce permits or licenses required under the Explosives Act. No transport clearance, storage certificate or point-to-point delivery documentation was provided. This immediately raised suspicions of illegal transport, diversion of industrial explosives or potential misuse. Deputy Superintendent of Police Shipra Rajvat confirmed that the explosives were seized based on actionable intelligence. Both suspects were arrested under the Explosives Act, and the vehicle along with the explosives have been fully confiscated. The preliminary leads and possible motives are being looked at. The initial assessment suggests the explosives were likely intended for marble mining operations common in the Rajsamand district. However, the absence of documentation has triggered a broader investigation, including supply chain mapping and forensic examination of the materials. The current status of the investigation is that there has been a criminal case registered. Forensic teams are analyzing the composition of the gelatin sticks, their serial numbers, manufacturing origin and transport route. Investigators are tracking potential illegal buyers, possible diversion networks, and whether the consignment was intended for mining or criminal use or extremist activities. So the sheer volume of the explosives would have had catastrophic potential if detonated. Police and intelligence agencies are examining links to illegal quarrying syndicates. I was going to come to that, and already mentioned in the deck. See, the other option is it might not be something to do with any terror operation, but people who are operating illegally, like for example, they get licensed to excavate so much, but they end up excavating so much, and for excavating the extra stuff, they need to have on the site supply of gelatin sticks and other things. Could be that one too. But the fear now is because of the disclosures and the arrests and detonation that took place in the Delhi blast near Red Fort. This is now suddenly being looked at with a lot of concern. Is there something else that's going on? Dan meets the eye. That's for the police to answer. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.